Just to let everybody know, this is season 2, week 9. This week we're going after the pronghorn. We're going after them with the reaper, the Quist reaper. We're going for the 3 largest goads. We have the side wards of largest diamond, smallest, and longest single shot. We're about to We're still working on some back office stuff, but I will be on and talking with everybody shortly. Welcome, welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Just getting the channel pulled up here on my phone. Just a second. It's a work in progress. Y'all know how YouTube is. It's a little bit slow about pulling up the live. Well, it might be a lot a bit slow, but I'll be with y'all in just a second. I'm just trying to get you all pulled up so I can see what you're saying. What's up, Turtle? How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Alright, guys, I can see you all there on the screen now. So, it's been a pretty amazing day. Thought I'd let everybody know I got a melanistic super rare mule deer on the new map today, and I spawned a great one right before I hopped on with you guys. I haven't taken a great one yet, but we'll get to him later. What's up, Game Grit Girl? I see Cassie in there. She said, hey. She's had quite the day, guys. I reckon she'll be on with us here in a little bit, but she just wanted to chill for a little while. This is week 9 of the second season. We are after Pronghorn this week, the 3 biggest goats. And we are hunting them with the Quist Reaper 7.62 by 39. Hopefully we'll find something good. I decided to come over to Silver Ridge to hunt them because the new map, the wolves are crazy over there. I've never been attacked more by wolves than I have on the new map. I think it may be all new zones too for the Pronghorn. I know I picked up a couple zones earlier. Send out a couple of invites to the party chat. We might have some people join us later. Turtle, if you see Blast, because I seen that he was live a few minutes ago, tell him I sent him a party chat. If he wants to join in, we could do both of our lives on the same party chat. I don't know what he's doing tonight, but we might try to summons a pickle and get him in here, see if he wants to come in. Yeah, don't be shy. Say hi. We love to chat. Uh, Make sure and go over and hit that like button, please. The more likes we get, the more our video gets bounced to the top. Oh yeah, I think we got fresh pronghorn zones everywhere because I haven't seen it this good in a while on my map. I got a good 4 over there. We'll see if we can get him. 360. And I don't know if I hit him or not. We'll have to go down there and check it out. Man, he ain't going to turn and give us a good broadside shot. That would be awesome if he would just turn around. Oh man, are you serious right now? Nope, maybe next time. And it don't look like we got the one across the water neither. If anybody's interested in the comps, it is console only due to modding and stuff. We try to keep it console only. That way people don't lose the fun in the comps. But I will drop a link here in the chat. If you all are interested in the comps, go over and join our Facebook. We'd be glad to have you all. We do weekly competitions with a season ending tournament as well. And I totally did not put an exclamation mark before that like. Womp womp. Let's try that again. Oh, we got some pronghorns over here. Let's see what we got. This is really exciting with new zones, but never know. We might get lucky and find us a diamond somewhere tonight. That would be awesome. Hey everybody, Ozzy might be here with us a little bit later. He's got some stuff going on. I won't go into details on it, but if you all could, please keep him in your prayers, and hopefully he'll be here to join us here a little bit later. They're Smooth. What's up, Smooth? How's it going, Smooth? He might be taking a minute to connect in. I'm not sure.
I'm here.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Oh man, I'm hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
How
I don't
about
know if
you?
he seen the. I don't know if he seen the invite earlier, but if you talk to Blast, let him know I sent him a party chat invite if he wants to jump in and mash the two videos together like we had before, or
I was in his uh, live stream a little earlier, but I haven't been in a party with Blast in I don't know, probably 2 or 3 weeks.
Lord. Uh, this week, Smooth, I don't know if you heard, but we're hunting a pronghorn. That's what we're doing over here, chasing pronghorn with a Quist Reaper.
Oh, nice, nice. No, I looked on your YouTube. I saw there was a feral fury.
Feral Fury.
Was that you? Said
Uh,
something with boss lady. I don't know. I figured it was feral pigs or
that
feral goat.
might have been when we went after the feral goats.
Okay. Uh, yeah. I don't get on YouTube very much.
Oh yeah.
No, no.
I got uh, I got my fourth great one mule deer earlier. I haven't killed it yet, but I got it earlier, and I got a melanistic super rare mule deer today.
Super rare. Very nice.
Yeah, melanistic diamond.
Awesome. Congratulations. I got another dime red deer the other day, but I've still yet to find a great one.
Yeah. Well, it's
But and I screwed up and I forgot to taxiderm it, and I killed something else before I realized it. So yeah,
if you
that's
could get
always
your
a caution.
if you could get your outside zone shot down, like the ones that you don't intend to keep in the grind, if you could
Yeah.
get it shot down to like 16 zones and you just shoot down your single zones too, then that's what really pushes the grind.
So what do you mean by a single zone?
Single zones is like a single male that's drinking by itself.
Yeah, yeah. I
If
do
you,
that. Like we talked about the other day, I've got so I've moved back to Emerald Coast,
yeah,
and Asiki is fun, but you hit that part where it's like, man, you're just not getting what you think you ought to be getting on a certain map.
right.
So I came back over to Emerald Coast for a little bit, but like most of my single zones, what I have, like especially because I really like hunting red deer, you know, but
Yep.
most of the single zones I have, they're like level fours, you know,
Yeah.
and
If you got them
then
at level fours, then they're already in pretty good shape.
right, but there's nothing around them. There's no does. There's nothing else, you know.
Right. Yeah,
So
those would be the solos, and like I said, if you've already got them at fours, then you've pretty much got them right where they need to be.
okay. And then I did. I finally I saw like one of my herds of females that they have some level twos now showing up with them. So I assume maybe those will grow. I
No,
don't
but
know.
if you've got them at level 2s, you got them where they need to be.
Okay.
Yeah, anything below a level 4, you've got it where it needs to be. And what'll happen is you'll basically keep pushing everything down to 4s or smaller, and then you
Yeah.
should have about 16 zones that actually have big deer on it after that.
Okay.
And that's when you've got your grind pretty much set up. You could run those 16 zones and do pretty good.
Gotcha. See, and that's part of, I pick up a little bit as I go, figuring all this out.
Right. Well, to be honest, it's grinds have always been a little bit tough for me, and then with this mule deer grind, it's I've been watching people and taking in tips and stuff, and I was actually pretty successful at setting this one up. So I think I might have the hang of it, but it takes a while.
Well, see, it's even one of those things. I mean, I'll get some rares, that are level one, but I'm like, you know, I've talked to several different people, and they're like, "Oh yeah, get your rares." But if if I'm taking level one rare does, it
Right.
seems like you would have less chance of spawning a great one, right?
Females don't contribute to the grind at all. Like it don't make a difference with them. You better leave them alone.
Right. But even if they're rare, you know,
I mean, if they're rare, I would take them just because and put them out in a trophy room. But
right.
as far as them counting toward the grind, the females don't count on the red deer.
Okay.
Now, something like the fox, they've set them up to where you have to take the male and the female to get spawns back. If you ever grind the fox, you want to take males and females out of that.
Well, see, that's something I was thinking about just because since they revamped the foxes, they're very pretty, you know. But I've
Well,
been thinking about doing a red fox run, but I figured I might as well keep working on these red deer, and I do a lot of crocodile just because they pay pretty good. So,
well, when it comes to the red deer, I've got one great one red deer, and it took me about 2 weeks to spawn it. Normally, it's when you're just about to throw the controller down, when you've almost give completely up, that's when you'll spawn it.
well, that's like I'd only had one diamond, and now I spawned another one the other night, and then it was like just I swear I just posted in our little group not long ago. You know, I busted a level 6 red deer that was a gold. You
Yeah.
know, but you can't bust a level 8 that's gonna be a dime. So I'm like, man, there's no rhyme or reason to this shit. You know?
Uh, really, there's not. It's the main thing is you want to pay attention to their trophy score up in the top corner. Then you'll know if you have a chance of it being diamond, or you'll know if it's most definitely not going to be. Even with animals that should be diamond, I've spotted them before, and their trophy rating be way under what diamond is supposed to be, and
Right.
it gives you a little bit of an idea.
I did get a albino croc not long ago though. That was fun.
Yeah, I think that we were. I was talking to you that night on the live when you ended up getting that, I believe.
No, that was one I thought was going to be a piebald, but yeah. It was. And then a couple days later, I got a level 1 albino.
Listen to my wife in the chat trying to make me look good, telling everybody I've killed a crap ton of great ones. No, I've just had a bad obsession these past couple of weeks.
That's the way it goes, though. You know.
Well, my main focus, I ain't even worried about getting all the racks. I just want to get all of the different fur types of the mule deer. And the one I spawned tonight is the 4th different fur type out of 6 of them. So I've got 2 more to go.
Nice. Shit.
If I get the other 2 fur types I've been after, I'll give it up after that. But
I hear you. Excuse me just a moment, boss lady. I gotta step away
yeah.
for a minute.
Yeah, I don't know if they run up this far or not, but we'll go and check it out and see. Because he stepped away for a minute. He said he'd be right back with us. I don't know. The mule deer or the pronghorn antelope might not come up this far.
back. Sorry about that.
Nah, you're all right. We were a little bit late getting on tonight because Sarah's been out working on her bowling game.
Oh, nice, nice.
She's substituting in for a friend of mine in a bowling league, and
Yeah.
they've been out doing their thing bowling, and she was a little late getting in, but
Nothing
most of
wrong
our
with that.
crowd seems like it comes later at night.
I used to love bowling back when I was in my early teens. I still enjoy it, but I've had a hip surgery, so I don't bowl or golf quite near like I used to.
Yeah, well, my friend, he actually pulled a tendon in his arm, and that's why he's had to sideline, and she said to fill in for him. I like to
I,
bowl a lot. I ain't no good at it, but I love it.
I used to be all right back in the day. When I was 12, I know, yeah, that's been over 30 years ago. I actually tied for fifth in the state of Alabama.
That's awesome.
Yeah, down in Mobile. But yeah, now I just don't have it in me like I used to.
Well, that pronghorn's gonna wipe me out. He done hit me twice.
Oh God, that sucks.
Now, I've only been to Mobile one time. We went down there one time and boarded a cruise ship and stayed the night down there.
Yeah, Mobile is actually a pretty nice town, and folks from there will tell you uh, that's the better Mardi Gras,
Well,
especially for families. You know.
if you hit the right part of it, it's pretty good. We rolled up down there at one hotel, and they had a sign on the wall. It said, "We're not responsible if your vehicle gets robbed." And then
Right.
somebody came through there on a dirt bike with a gun in their hand. And I was like, maybe this ain't the spot for us. And then
Right.
we got closer to where you board the ship at, and they actually had nicer hotels there that had a fence around them.
Well, that's like any major city. You know, you
Right.
got good parts and bad parts. That's like I used to really Jacksonville, Florida. For being a military town, that is a really nice town. But there's still sides of Jacksonville you don't want to go to. You know what I mean?
Yep. Well, we stopped in Montgomery, Alabama, mostly because me and a friend of mine, we like Hank Williams quite a bit, so we went there for that.
Right.
But I've had people tell me that Montgomery's not good in some spots.
It's not.
Boss
Montgomery
lady.
is a
What's up, Blast?
cesspool.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. I saw you on live and thought I'd invite you in. Figured we could mix games or whatever you wanted to do.
Yeah, I saw you sent the invite earlier and I forgot about it.
No, I've been out grinding them mule deer. I spawned my fourth great one tonight,
No
and I
way,
got
did you?
a melanistic super rare today.
No way.
Yep.
You lucky. I got my great one Monday night.
And so far, I've got four great ones, and all four of them are different colors. I'm going for all six colors.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm grinding some mule deer right now. Started off hunting whitetail on a ski ridge, and I got fed up with it and went back to the mule deer grind.
No, the one that I've got that I spawned tonight was that one. It's called the Enigma Web or whatever it is.
Oh, nice, nice. Oh, that was a troll.
What's up,
Uh,
Cayman?
chop, Chopper said, "What's up, boss lady?"
What's up, Chopper? My chat must be behind or something. I don't see Chopper's message in there. I see Cayman's.
No, he's in my chat.
Oh,
He's in
how's
my chat.
Chopper
He said,
doing
"What's up,
tonight?
boss lady?" I think he's grinding off camera, off
Oh,
stream.
yeah.
He just said he was chilling out, killing some stuff. He's preparing to go on vacation.
Well, we are chasing after Pronghorn this week with the Reaper.
Oh,
What's up, Blast?
Season 2,
what's
week
up,
9.
dude? How's it going?
Living. You know me.
Yeah, I know. Living the dream.
So, I'm going to throw this out at you. You remember we had a conversation several weeks ago about if children popping up. Yeah, I have
What's up,
decided
Putz?
today I'm going to get a vasectomy.
Oh, you had a scare?
No, my grown kids. They aggravate me so much. I definitely don't want to attempt anymore. So,
Well, I guess if you've made your mind up that that's what you want, then now's the best time to do it before you have a oopsie.
Oh, there's Dirt Nap Chopper. What's up, Chopper?
Oopsies, I'm needing to go get mine handled myself. What's up?
What's wrong, Angel?
How you doing, boss?
Doing all right, man. Been grinding them mule deer all day.
Yeah, me too.
I got my 4th great one tonight. I haven't harvested it yet, but I've got it on the map. And I got a melanistic super rare today.
Dang gone, bro.
Boss lady's cooking, son.
I got 4, but golly, I didn't think that. I thought that was a lot, but old boss lady says, I'm fixing to get like 10.
No, I'm going for all
today,
6. I'm going for all 6 fur variations, and so far, all 4 of mine have had different fur types.
Lucky you.
But
What about the racks? Have they had the same rack, or have they been different racks?
I've got 2 of them had the same rack, and I've got 2 that didn't have.
You got 2 of the ball sack racks, right?
No, I've got 1 of those, and I've got I don't even know what they're called. One of them is the same rack that you got on yours, Blast, and then I've got
The classic
another.
rack.
And then I got the classic rack spawned tonight. And then my other 2, they had a big rack, but I'm not sure what it's called.
It might be the typical.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
the typical has drop tines.
Yep.
yeah, the one I've got 2 of, the points are pretty level across the top, like the rack looks level.
It's probably a classic rack then.
I need a chart that has the different rack names on it. I've got the different fur types, but not the rack names.
So
I've got 2 of each.
Chopper, I thought with the last patch they did that they fixed the
There's
the
Rum.
furs
What's up, Rum?
and the lists and stuff. Because the one I killed, it was a Milky Way fur, but it was still called like the
No,
Dusky something or another or something.
they haven't fixed that yet.
Oh, okay. I thought they fixed that in the last patch they did.
No,
that was one of the things they were trying to fix.
I've got a Dusky Drift that says Milky Way on it.
Oh, does it? Well, mine was a Milky Way that said Dusky Drift.
I have 2 Milky Ways and 1 Dusky Drift, so both my Milky Ways say Dusky Drift, and my Dusky Drift says Milky Way. So.
Jimmy, what's up, Jimmy Jam? Think he pulled a muscle? No way, man. That sucks.
I
Oh,
pulled
man.
a muscle earlier.
Did you have to ground your lizard?
Yep, you know how that goes. Well, it wasn't exactly me that pulled it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. You had a muscle pulled.
A muscle got pulled. Yeah,
Oh, man. Whether it's automatic or manual, it still got pulled.
it
Well,
got pulled.
Putz, I
But
think you heard me say hi to you, but if you didn't, hi, buddy. How are you?
What's
I'll
up,
be
Putsy?
I'll be able to walk tomorrow. That's all that matters.
Yeah. You in a better mood tomorrow?
No, I was in a great mood today. So,
That just made it better.
hey.
Thank you, come again.
I can't imagine a kid scare at this age, man. I've got to get the snippy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was up in the air. I'm 47. I was up in the air. I was like, hey, I could be okay with another one, but
Well, you and
my,
your girlfriend actually talked about it, right?
yeah, we have,
Yeah,
and
because we had a whole
tonight
conversation around it.
we did, and that's it actually came up today, and then I got some other information. I'm like, no, I'm done. No more of this. Kids, look, bro, you when kids are teenagers and shit, they'll hurt you worse than when they're 7, 8 years old.
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
yeah. Well, you do know that the soldiers are still marching for like so many weeks after you have it done, right?
Yeah, that's there's there's a way to handle that. Yeah. But
Boss Lady Angel in my chat says hello. I think Boss Lady left. We started talking about snippety snip dip, and he
I'm
left.
sitting here. I'm sitting here talking to everybody on mute. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Hello, Angel. How are you doing? Rum, I sent you an invite. If you want to come into the party chat, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. I just thought I would send you an invite.
tell Angel Old Smooth said hello. It's been a while.
Angel Smooth says hello too. Um, Garrett, you choke. Yeah, he's gonna have to choke his chicken, ground his lizard.
No, no,
Oh
no,
boy.
Putz. Don't hit the dislike button on mine. I'll do it to you, but don't do it to me. Putz be over here with his bad habits.
Where do you like hunting for mule deer? You like them better on SRP?
I've been
Or
going
not
for them
mule,
on a
not
ski
mule deer.
ridge.
Pronghorn. I'm sorry.
Well, I like them pretty good on a ski ridge, but the wolves are really, really mean over there, and I get attacked while I'm trying to scope out the lake, so I figured that I would stick to SRP on that.
Gotcha.
They probably are good over there, and I probably got something good sitting over there, but they eat me up when I walk through the trees.
I got 2 Diamond Pronghorns quick on this map, and then I ain't seen one since. But one was a level 4 that went Diamond.
I haven't seen one that scored over 100 yet. What 108 is diamond for pronghorn, right?
Maybe I have to let you know when I get to the
Or
next one.
did they change it? Did they change pronghorn when they added them to this map? Did they do any changes to them? The
They made them
models look a
true
little bit
racks,
different.
but Yeah, they added true racks to them.
Did they change the scoring on them any?
I think it's 109 diamond or 108, something like that.
I think
It's
it
the same.
used to be 108. I think.
Yeah, I think it's
Not
the
a
same.
not 100% sure, but I think it used to be 108.
What's up, Putz? I was watching Putz play Power Wash Simulator the other night for like 30 minutes.
Oh my god.
Where's Cassie Assy at tonight?
She went out bowling tonight, and she come back home,
Oh.
and she said she's wore out, and that she'll jump on with us in a little bit, but she's gonna chill for a little while.
That's right. She told me yesterday or something like that was filling in the bowling league.
Yeah, she's substituting in for our friend Greg. He pulled a tendon in his arm, so she
Yeah, 'cause
seems to
we were
be
talking
having
about it.
fun at it though.
Yeah, she said she sucks, but she loves it.
That's what matters.
I was telling her I haven't been bowling in years, but I love bowling. I just haven't been in years. I don't even know if I could get the ball down the aisle anymore.
She
We
said
went 2
she's
weeks
here with
ago.
us, just letting her brain relax, is what she put in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because bowling is pretty brain numbing.
Yep. We went 2 weeks ago. I took Castor and Mason and Allison, and my wife's really competitive, and she wanted to really compete. And I was like, oh boy. So, yeah, you don't want to play a board game with her. She like takes everything serious. I don't care.
So you
But
haven't won a
don't let her-
game. You haven't won a game of Monopoly since you got married, huh?
No, I never try.
Well, I came. That hunting dog ain't worth having. It stayed at the house. It's supposed to come along with me.
Good,
Are you talking about when you fast travel from the Well, you're not on a ski ridge. Never mind. I know whenever I'm at the main outpost right there at the beginning of the lake of a
Yeah.
ski ridge, and I fast travel across the lake to pick my deer up, my dog stays at the cabin. He stays on the porch, and I have to call him to run all the way around the lake to me.
Well, usually I could fast travel in at the same spot twice, and he'll come with me, but he won't get off of the porch at this spot.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to sell him and get a new dog.
I think I got some stuff going on my ski ridge. My zones aren't acting quite right. I might
Reminds
have
me,
another one.
reminds me of a hunting dog I used to have in real life. I used to go coon hunting, and me and some boys were crossing the creek with our dogs one night, or at least I thought I had my dog with me. And I looked around and my dog wasn't there, and I went back to the truck, and it went back to the truck and got back in the dog box.
He said, "No, sir, I ain't having none of that."
I'm calling in tonight.
Yeah. Speaking of coon dogs, my dad was like, back when I was younger, he was really, really big into coon hunting. He had a couple of coon dogs that were Grand Night champions.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No,
I got,
I mostly
these
jumped
big-
into it.
Big
Just
silver
was-
platters and big trophies all over the place at his house.
I mostly
coon
got
dogs.
into it just because of friends, and if anything, it gave me good exercise. I enjoyed that about it, climbing the hills and stuff in the middle of the night.
Climbing them hills and hollers.
Oh yeah.
I got into coon hunting for the moonshine.
Oh, nice, Garrett. You got into coon hunting for the moonshine?
Oh, yeah. We'd chase them dogs all night and crack quartz. And then now I do have some good buddies there in the low country of South Carolina. They get out there and they do competition coon dog hunts. And
Oh yeah, yeah. Angel, he's doing all right. It sounds like he said he was going to get a sex change done, but he's
Yeah.
doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think sex change is what I said.
Well, now, Smooth, you are slurring a little bit. You may have mistakenly said sex change.
I would almost bet my life that I never said sex change. And I know I didn't say gender reassignment. So,
No, Angel, I'm just teasing. He was talking about going and getting snipped, but he's gonna have to make an appointment with the vet for that and see if they can do it
it's
for him.
cheaper that way.
That's what they say. That's what they say. That the vet's the way to go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're working on a horse, you might as well go to the vet. Ah!
But don't boom. But don't
Nobody
boom.
thought that was funny, huh? Sex change gets a laugh. I
Oh
get
man.
like Rodney.
I guess they were
I
laughing at the
get,
more realistic one.
I get Rodney Dangerfield. I get no respect.
No.
Well, the whole snipping part, that just sounds painful, and no, I couldn't
You
do it.
know,
Kids,
after our second child, my wife wanted me to get that done, and I thought about it, and I told her, I said, I've spent my whole life protecting the jewels. I just
well,
can't see somebody going down there with a sharp knife and playing around. They might slip, and I can't stand to lose any inches.
yeah, I'm
I
with it.
can't I
But
can't stand to lose any.
I'll tell you, kids are a bigger heartbreak. So at any rate,
Well, she got her tubes taken out whenever we had our last little girl. Her tubes were taken out. I said, we don't have anything to worry about. I don't have to get cut. But
oh,
because she had hers took out, she wanted me to have mine took out, and I said, we safe because I ain't looking for nobody else. As long as you got yours took out, I don't need to get mine took out.
right, right.
Because what if you leave and I decide I want to have another child with the next person I'm with? Then I can't.
Right. Well, no, you can have it reversed.
Yeah, but that means they got to go back in and they got to cut my nut sack open again. I'm not going through it the first time.
You can
Just
also
saying.
freeze a sample.
True, true. Yeah. I was,
Ooh.
Who wants to do all that?
well, I mean, it's not that rough. You just open up the freezer and put your phone on one of the racks, and do what you got to do. No, I'm just kidding. I'll
Okay.
be right back, guys. Sorry.
Oh man. But yeah, I told her, and I'm not. No, I don't think so.
So, Cassera says in my chat, Smooth, that that's what she heard too, was that it was a sex change.
Oh, look at Cassera stirring the pot.
And then she comes back with "Love you, Smooth."
I was picking at Cassera and telling her that she was gonna mess around and y'all was gonna have one, boss lady. And then next week or so, hadn't had a cycle in 10, 15 years. Next week or so, boom,
Yeah, that's what
mic
a lot of
drop,
people said, and I'm like, no, no.
mic
What's
drop.
up, RW? How you doing tonight, buddy?
RW.
She says she'll be on with us all in a little bit. I think she just likes talking through my headset.
That's what it is. People hear her better through your headset. In her
She
mind.
I got one of those little cheap headsets that only costed $30. One of these days I'll get me another one.
That's all I talk on. Mine costs like $35 from Walmart. It's a, but it's a nice one though. It's a Turtle Beach headset, but it's only like $35 at Walmart.
Yours
Shoot,
sounds good, Blast.
Huh?
Yours sounds better than mine, I think.
Yeah, it's just a $35 Turtle Beach headset. That's all I've ever bought was Turtle Beach.
well, mine's one of those. It looks like army camo, and it's basically just a piece of plastic shaped like your head that has two earpieces that pop off.
Oh, yours comes off. Mine's a fixed. It doesn't come off or anything.
Well, Rum got Casera a headset off of Amazon for her birthday, and it's pretty nice. It has a removable magnetic mouthpiece and everything. And I don't know exactly what it's called, but I'm going to save up and get me one of them. It's $100 headset, so.
Oh wow.
I got the PlayStation 5 ones. They're white. I don't know what they are, but they were like 99 bucks. But I'm over them. I'm gonna buy me a pair of Turtle Beaches. They're like $199 with the really comfortable earpieces that I can leave on for a while. Because these start hurting my ears after a while.
I've seen the Turtle Beaches quite a bit at Walmart, and I've been thinking hard about them, but I didn't. I like to hear
Look.
people talk about the headsets first before I jump and buy anything.
Well, I'll tell you, Jackie, sound quality as far as gameplay on the Turtle Beaches I have is excellent. I don't find any problems with the talking through them or anything. If I go back and listen to the streams and stuff, I sound good through them. This zone has moved, but yeah, I haven't. That's why this is the second pair of Turtle Beaches I've had. The first pair, nothing was wrong with them. Just my little girl grabbed the mic and ripped it off of the headset. So I glued it. Yeah, mic drop literally. I glued it back together and it worked for about a year after that, and then they finally quit working. So.
Well, we are going to
But I
tough it
went back
out,
with
and we're
I
going to
went back
go
with the
over
Turtle
and
Beaches.
we're going to tough it out and go over and try Ski Ridge because Silver Ridge ain't got that many pronghorn, I don't think. Even though I'm not a fan of the wolves, but that might give everybody something to see. Boss lady getting eaten by the wolves.
All right, Robbie. Everybody in the chat, Robbie, who is a new subscriber to the channel tonight and a actual new member of the Blast Nation, says hello to Boss Lady and Chopper and Big Smooth and whoever else is in the chat with us. He just joined the membership tonight, earlier, probably about an hour ago.
Let's go.
Well, it's good to meet you.
Angel, you know everybody loves you, girl. I don't know who you trying to fool.
Without going too far into it, guys, my sidekick Ozzy and his family, they're going through some stuff. I won't say a whole lot, but they could use some prayers if y'all don't mind praying for them.
Oh yeah, no problem. I need to reach out to Ozzy. I haven't talked to Ozzy in a few weeks. Well, actually, my wife was in the hospital this past weekend, and Ozzy actually reached out and said he was praying for her. So yeah, I did hear from Ozzy this past weekend, but I haven't physically talked to Ozzy.
I didn't know that. How's your wife doing, Black?
She's doing good. She's doing all right. She had a viral infection that she had to go in and she got hospitalized, and they had to give her some IV antibiotics and just watch her for a couple of days. And she actually came. I carried her to the ER Thursday morning. They admitted her, and she got released Saturday around lunchtime.
Good.
What's up, RW? How you doing, man? So yesterday, she went back to work yesterday.
Oh, good. Well, God bless. Ozzy and his family as well.
Yeah.
And that reminds
Like,
me.
without going too deep into what's going on with them, nobody's in danger or anything, right, boss lady?
No, they're not.
Okay. I didn't know if there was like sickness going around or someone had passed away or anything like that.
Kevin.
I don't know. That might be more than I could talk about, but yeah, it's
Oh, okay,
it's
yeah,
something
I
a little
got you.
bit rough.
Oh, okay. Fallow deer, what's up, dude?
Nonetheless, God bless him.
Yeah, I'd definitely be remembering him. Ozzy's good people.
Well, I mean,
I,
he might
I,
be able to be here with us later. I'm not sure because Ozzy surprises everybody. But if not, yeah, it's because he's got some stuff going on.
Oh yeah,
I've only had the opportunity to hang out with him a couple of times on here. Yeah, he's a stand-up guy.
You talked to Easterl lately, Smooth?
You know, I got on day before yesterday and saw him on, and he was playing something, and I didn't want to bother him, and then I saw him on earlier today and invited him to a party, but he never joined. I don't know. I really missed my buddy E though.
Yeah. I haven't heard from him in a little bit. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
My wife's getting tore up because I ain't talking to her in the chat, guys. She called me out by middle name. I better pay attention to my chat.
I'm going to go to Blast's channel too.
She said she's going to go to
Well,
Blast channel and abandon me. Listen to her.
Smooth, where do I know you from?
who's that?
Chopper?
I don't think I know you, sir.
I feel like I've heard, maybe it was in Blast channel before or something.
Yeah, that's very possible.
Oh yeah, Chopper, this is Big Smooth. He we started playing Red Dead together a lot, and he plays Call of the Wild as well.
Gotcha.
I think you may have been in a party chat and he was there once or twice maybe.
Gotcha.
So, guys, does anybody know if these pronghorn are on the river here in a ski ridge?
I have seen them on the river. I don't know about drink zones, but I know they have feed zones close to the river.
What was
The best place I've found is the little lakes down there, pretty much the lakes below the river, all those lakes. But I don't know if they're on the river. I have
no,
seen
Garrett.
them feeding by the river.
No, Garrett, it's not crossplay.
I found a few at the top right, but not very
Okay,
many.
What are you looking for?
Pronghorn on a ski ridge.
I couldn't.
Earlier I was hunting whitetail and I did run across some pronghorn on like the river, the part of the river that runs horizontal to the map.
Yeah.
Like on the bottom side of it, they were found a level 4 there earlier, but it was a feed zone. It wasn't a drink zone or anything.
Yeah, I got both my diamonds at the little lakes below the river, and then I've seen feed zones along below the river, beside it there on the hillsides along the south side of the river, but I've never seen them up high.
I had to bounce. I already had wolves trying to eat me. I'm telling you, they don't like me much.
That's why I keep the 300 mag tactical with me, and I'll pop the scope off of it, and they can't handle that. They can't handle that mag tactical.
Shoot, last week when we were after the elk with the compound bow, I had a whole a whole pack of them tried to attack me, and all I had was the bow with 600 grain arrows. I I took out quite a few of them, and they almost took me out, but I got lucky.
Hmm.
Man, I've got to get a diamond crocodile or something. God.
Yeah, I'm going down here to the bottom lakes. We'll see what happens down there.
I don't even remember when pronghorn drink. Don't they drink like late in the afternoon?
Like 1900.
Oh, pretty much about dark, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Angel.
So, Chopper, I've heard a lot about you, and you're no, not bad. Just how strong Call of the Wild player you are.
Well, that's...
And
He's our resident EW partner.
you're streaming. You've had some really awesome collabs, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
reckon
cool.
so. Yeah,
Well,
I've been blessed recently.
Oh, that was
Awesome.
not a good shot. I took
I
a
was
back leg
actually his
shot.
agent. I was actually his agent for a little bit.
Blast was my agent.
I discovered him.
well, yeah, I am glad to hang out with you for a minute.
Yep. Good to meet you.
Well, now, it looked like a back leg shot, but he went down pretty quick. We'll have to check that out.
Angel, Smooth Angel says you rock.
She is too kind. Too kind.
Even though you're fixing to get the rocks cut off, you rock.
I ain't getting no rocks off. Man, you can. You ain't got to worry about that. These jewels will be hanging for a long time.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
And now I got wolves moving in down here on the bottom. Let's dance.
It's kind of funny how it all worked out. Like, I just basically I started it by posting. I think my first video was a NASCAR Heat 5 video. I was racing with my brother and stuff, and I put like a NASCAR video out, and I was like, I'm just gonna make like a all gaming stuff. Then I posted a Helldivers 2. I was playing Helldivers 2, and
Right.
I posted a Call of the Wild video, and like I had no idea there was a community or anything. I just played the game, and like all of a sudden, like these people started talking about how they liked my videos and stuff. I should make more, and I just kind of kept making them. Then I posted my whitetail grind, and like just one day I was like, I'm just gonna push live, and I had like one person watching, and I was like, oh, that was cool, you know. And then the next night it was 2 people, and you know.
There's Boss Lady Jr. How you doing tonight,
Went that
sis?
way. Accidentally got a channel. Really.
I've considered, you know, doing some live and some things like that, but I'm pretty uninterested.
I'll be right back, guys.
Well, that's what I thought about myself too.
Well, you know.
And there are people that probably still say that I am uninterested. So, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Found a huge solo zone.
I might just have to stick to the right side of the map at the bottom. Those wolves come in and they purpled it up pretty bad.
Oh yeah, they will. That's I always hope if I'm gonna catch them, I'll catch them away from one of my zones. So, on these crocodiles, I'm doing 6 and up. I'll let a 5 walk just to get a 6.
Yeah, I ain't really got a lot of advice about the crocodiles. I pop them all, females and males.
Yep, same.
I gotcha.
Now, if you are trying to herd manage, which is kind of a process, what you would want to do is like just pick an area you want all the crocs to be. If you want them all to be on the north part of the coast, like above the delta on Emerald, you would go through the bottom part of the coast and shoot everything that's 5 and up, and just keep shooting the bottom half of the coast 5 and up until you get all the little ones out, and then go up to the top half and shoot the little ones.
Why generally go from, because you know they're from 10 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. So after my red deers, I just start one end of the coast and walk all the way up.
That'll work.
Okay. Cool.
Shoot them all.
Like I said, I've been staying on, for the most part, 6, 7s, and 8s. I did get an albino, but, you know.
If anybody's interested in doing the weekly comps and you're watching and you're not already in it, I posted a link there in my chat. As long as you're on console and not PC, go over and join us. We'd be glad to have you. If you are on PC, you can still join as long as you don't participate in the comps. We don't allow that due to modding, but we'd be glad to have y'all.
Chopper.
So,
I'm on PlayStation. I've got all my good ones on PlayStation.
So when you're streaming, you're not streaming on PC anymore?
No. No. I do multiplayer on PC and stuff, but I enjoy just using my PlayStation.
I knew you couldn't stay away from all the convenience of having all that money built up on PlayStation.
No. So, going from 7.5 mil to like
Nothing.
Nothing sucked.
Well,
so what
it does
is
suck.
comp this week?
What is the comp this week? We're going after Pronghorn Antelope with the Quist Reaper 7.62 by 39.
That's something else I gotta buy.
Didn't they have another gun that shot that round?
Yep. It's a little different. It's like not 39. It's something else.
41 or something like that?
Yeah, it's something like that. I'm wanting to say it's 40, 41 or 45 or something like that. Point 40 something.
So I use, just because I hate buying these packs, I use the 300, the 7mm, and the I was gonna go after Axis deer, because that looked like a pretty cool little mount, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of went back to the 243 for a little bit.
Hey, Angel, Chopper's not in the chat anymore, I don't think. Chopper Angel said that you're awesome.
Oh, thank you.
He said thank you, Angel.
Thank you very much. I'm not awesome.
I'm
Just
sorry, I
the
didn't mean to
guy.
cut you off, Smooth.
No, that's okay, but you're not unawesome either, Chopper. So, I always like to think about the positive side of things. So, in that spectrum, what the 300, the 7 millimeter, and the 243, what are there other rifle packages I should have that are better?
It all comes down to preference of what you want, because the rifles you named off, you can cover from class 2 all the way to class 9 animals. The only
But
only thing
I
else
would,
you would need to be able to kill class 1s is like the 22 rifle.
I would rather have the 300 for everything, just
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah, I
such
mean,
a
if you're not
stable
worried about
firearm.
trophy rating.
Yeah, RW, I ain't gonna let your comment slip away from me there. Uh, yeah, unfortunately, sometimes we pick the weapons that people don't have, but we still got 2 more weeks to qualify for the end of tournament championship, and then on the 12th week we'll have the actual championship.
Yo, what's up, Scraps? Welcome in, man. I haven't seen you
But
in a while.
like the 7 millimeter, it's a little unstable,
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah, and you
So
only have like 3 rounds.
right.
Yeah.
So what would be a good replacement for it?
Let's see. 7 millimeter is what, a 4 to 9 rifle? Is it a 4 to 9 or is it 4 to
Maybe
8?
the M4.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I heart you too, Boss Lady Jr. I'm glad you're here watching Dad. Knowing that I have your support makes it worth it.
What's up, Boss Lady Jr.?
Yeah,
I just
she
found
was
a bunch of big
in here
solos.
earlier on her Chromebook, and I told her, I said, you gotta take that to your room. Dad's going live. So she goes in there and watches me from the room. She says, hi, blast.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's almost 10, and she's glued to her devices.
In other words, you discovered girls, Scraps. Scraps says that he's finding new matters in life, so I'm assuming he discovered girls.
Or the other thing.
Yeah.
Good night, RW. See you later, buddy.
Later, RW.
So you talk about night RW. You talk about being glued to stuff. Castor got up this morning and yesterday morning at 7 o'clock, and I heard the PlayStation button hit at 7 a.m. He was on Call of the Wild till noon. I had to make him stop, and then made him stop and watch a little bit of TV with me for about an hour and a half, and he started kind of inching towards his bedroom. I go, where are you going? And he's like, can I just play some more Call of the Wild? That kid played about, 8 hours or maybe 9 yesterday of Call of the Wild. And you talk about a kid that gets lucky. He's getting rares and stuff, diamonds. I can't get nothing. He's got all this stuff, man.
Well, the thing is, I wanted to slow her back, Chop, but it's hard for me to do that whenever I'm just as bad.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, my son, same way, just like me. And on my days off, I can spend a lot of time on this Joker. But my son was always, if I said, hey, you want to go throw the football, throw the baseball, he'd much rather do that than he had just sit on video games.
That's awesome.
Or if I said, "You want to go wet a line?" He'd be like, "Hell yeah, let's go, Dad." Well, heck yeah. He still does it. He'll cuss in front of everybody else in the world, but he doesn't cuss in front of me, so. Which I'm not disappointed with that. Still, like,
That shows he's got respect for you if he doesn't cuss in front of you.
he'll do it in front of his mama and God and everybody else. But he doesn't do it in front of me.
Today, Sarah decided to, I'm going to tell on my daughter here. Today, Sarah decided to test her spelling, and she had her spell her name, and then she told her to spell mine, and Sarah was spelling it out loud, but she was spelling jackass, and my daughter got carried away and followed right along with her, and she spelled the same exact thing. And she instantly covered her mouth because she knew what she did, and she said, "Daddy, Sarah had me do it."
Sarah made me do it.
Well,
Will that defense stand up in court?
at that age, probably.
How old is she now, boss lady? She's, what did you say, 12?
She'll be 10 in September.
10 in September, man.
What day in September?
September the 24th.
Oh, she's late September. Alright. I ain't mad at her, but, you know. What?
No, she'll be 10 in September, and she's taller than my wife. I told Sarah.
She looks older than 10.
I told Sarah one time, because they wear the same size shoe, I told Sarah I was going to get her some light up Skechers for her birthday, and Sarah told me I wasn't allowed to do that.
I want some light up Skechers. I wear Skechers work boots. I would die if my boots would light up.
So would everybody else you work with.
Gosh, those I would wear those things till they quit.
Well, yeah.
I'd wear the lights out on them things, boy.
I used to threaten my kids I was going to get some Heelys. You know, the shoes with the skate wheels on the back. And then we started making fun of their stepdad because he wears like basically work cowboy boots. With
like the
shorts.
Ariats or something like that.
Yeah. Which I wear Ariats, but I'll wear them with shorts. You know.
Yeah, you don't wear boots with shorts.
Oh, he do. That's his number one fashion
Sarah said
statement.
that's what she appreciates about you, Blessed.
What's that?
I guess the light up Skechers, I ain't sure.
Oh, yeah. My sense of humor.
Boss Lady Jr. just responds back, "No, I guess I got in trouble for telling on her." No, I'm not muted, Sarah, you must be muted. Everybody else can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Who? I don't hear Cassandra.
No, she ain't in the party chat. I guess she's saying I'm muted. I guess they can't hear me on. Can you all hear me on my video?
I don't have it on, so sorry.
Hey, if y'all can hear me on the video, let me know in the chat.
Oh. Has it been storming on you guys in Kentucky this week?
We've had a little bit of scattered showers here and there. It was supposed to rain all week long, but it hasn't done a whole lot of it, thank God.
Yeah, we're calling for rain all week this week too. We had power outage at work yesterday and today. We're on generator power.
I'm going to unplug and plug
all
back up because apparently some people can't hear me.
I got off work today. It was nice. It was
That'll be better.
pretty.
Can everybody in the chat hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
I can hear you. Nice, pretty day. Got off work. Said, well, I'm gonna go get some liquor to go with a beer. I got to the liquor store. I was soaking ass wet.
She hollered and told me I'm good now, so I guess everybody can hear me now. That's good.
It's fixing to be a Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now?
Right.
Well, I found a whole bunch of solo zones at lakes that I've never had bucks at, and I know that's what's been going on with my grind. It's been kind of squirrely, so.
Ooh, meth crop.
You got a what?
Meth gator.
Well, guys, I ain't gonna pop him today because I'm saving him for something else. But does anybody want to see a great one? I'll show him to you.
I'd like to see one on my map.
Yeah, let's see him.
Let me change the time. We'll go spotty. So far, though, my first grind was the longest. I had an 1,800 kill grind. All the rest of them's been around 400 to 500 kills.
Holy jeez.
But I think the 1,800 at the beginning was mainly just because of where I had to shoot down the other zones.
Well, mine has re-emerged as other zones, so now I'm on a mission.
Oh yeah, meth gator, baby.
All right, Landon, it was good to meet you, bud.
Cassie was behind.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said, "Oh, you're good. I can hear you. I was just behind." I don't know how she fell that far behind.
It happens.
It is Cassie now, so. You shouldn't be too awful surprised.
God, I hate this on the gators. I'll get a level 6 gold and then a meth gator is still a gold.
Now, Blast, if you're watching, maybe you can tell me what this rack is on this great one.
Hold on, I have to pull your stuff up. I'm still streaming on mine.
I'll tell you what it is. It is a... Dang it, I don't know why my phone's flipping around. That's a classic rack, isn't it?
That's what I was thinking too, was a classic rack on that one.
Yeah, it's classic rack.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
That's on your live?
Yep.
Sorry. I'm just trying to
go try some daytime hunting, see if there's any feed zones or anything close to the river. Ain't really working out for me too much going to the lakes. I ain't seeing that many.
What are you looking for?
The pronghorn.
Ah, gotcha. I have found that I find pronghorn in between drink zones. Wow. I don't know what their drink times are, but yeah.
Well, what I'm fearing, and it may be good to go there in the daytime during my mule deer time, but I'm thinking that they might be over here in my mule deer zones. Now, if I could find a nice one, I might blast it, but I ain't going to shoot a whole lot of them out of there.
Right, right. Y'all excuse me a minute.
Good news is, though, I've got tent set up already over here, so it can be quick. No, the mule deer are still there, though. That's crazy at 1900 that they're still out.
Well, they're probably at a resting zone, because a lot of them, their resting zone is like right on the edge of the lake.
I think it might just be where I flipped over to them so fast from looking at them a minute ago.
Yeah, you might be freaky fast, like super fast or something like that.
Jimmy John's fast.
Yeah. A super freak. He's super freaky, yeah.
Sarah says, "Hey now, what are you hey nowing about?" Oh, I think that's talking about her being slow. That's what she's hey nowing about. Tara Lynn, if you're hungry, get a snack. You done had supper. She's one of them. You could feed her plenty of food and she'd still be hungry. A kid loves food.
Yep, that's all kids, I think.
No, he's talking about his wife.
Oh.
No, I meant the daughter. Blast is trying to get me in trouble.
You said Cassara. Oh, you
no, I
said
said Tara Lynn.
Tara. I thought you said Cassara Lynn. My bad.
Blast trying to get me in trouble on that one.
I swear I thought you said Cassara Lynn. Yeah, Robbie, it's supposed to rain every day this week where I live. But that's just the way it is in the summertime. There's always a chance of rain in the summertime.
Yeah, we're going
It's not if
Gulf
it's going to
Shores.
rain, it's when.
Gulf Shores Saturday, it's supposed to rain a bunch that week. We got like chartered fishing trips set and everything. I'm like, dang. I'm taking my PlayStation.
No,
Oh,
I don't
are you?
know. This
Yep.
must be specifically mule deer over here. That's all I'm seeing in these zones. So, guys, did you all know that you can hunt beavers underwater on this map?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a glitch, but I figured it out the other day that if you jump in the water and you fire off rounds fast enough, you can shoot them under the water too.
Yeah, I
Nice.
found that out in early access, but I couldn't. I didn't want to cover it because I knew they would patch it,
Yeah.
and I might get in trouble. But yeah, I did that. I would look at all my beavers, then I'd know there wasn't no good ones, and I'd just go maul them and get 10 new respawns. But I did know somebody who shot a diamond like that, and on accident because you can't see what they are.
Well, I seen some guys on YouTube that were hunting crocodiles and alligators that way, and I was like, well, why not try it on the beavers? And
It worked.
I had to use my 20 gauge shotgun because you got to be quick to pop off a shot. But
You can also whistle, and they'll stay.
that's cool.
Will they come to you if you whistle?
No, but they'll stay down. They'll stay down there.
Well, I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Well, Boss Lady Junior, your phone's going dead, and it's okay. You can get on your other devices. You've watched Dad long enough. Your community service is pulled.
You did what you could do.
Be all you can be with the boss lady. Killed those other 2 bucks and didn't realize there was a 5 medium right there standing with him. I pop shot at him, but I don't think I got him.
No, she's been talking with Aussie's kids where it's daytime over there when it's nighttime here. She sits up
Yeah.
till like 3 o'clock in the morning on the phone with them. I'm like, hey, you got to go to bed. Just because it ain't dark over there don't mean it ain't over here.
But Dad, I'm living on Aussie time.
I usually let her sit up as late as she wants on the summer, but she gets cranky and wants to sleep all day if I let her do that too much.
Yeah. Oh, there's Cassie.
Oh, there she is.
What's up,
There's trouble.
y'all?
What's
Hey.
up, trouble?
You're in trouble, sir. You don't pay attention to me in the chat. I'm gonna
Barely.
give
I
you
know
a sex
she's talking
change.
shit, though.
Loud
So,
to me.
do I sound okay,
Oh,
guys?
there she is.
Yep.
Yeah.
You sound good to me. You sound good to me,
Always
huh?
sound good to you, Blast?
Always, baby. Always sound good to me.
No, I had to let my brain settle for a little bit. It was a wild night at the bowling league.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just enough to give you guys sassy, you know? Because if I'd have come on earlier, I'd have been dead.
I ain't talked to Cassie in a while. It was probably
What's
like
up, Chopper?
it was probably like one of those Wreckfest. It may have been the Wreckfest night where they did all the duck races and giveaways.
Maybe. Or maybe, I think the last time we chatted was actually on your live when I was on there with you. I wasn't on with you, but I was in the chat with you.
Oh, gotcha.
I believe. You played my song.
Yeah, I did.
And then I think you did come on one of the party chats, and then I think you're right. It was during that Wreckfest night, maybe.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's been a while.
So,
Rum kept
Speaking
putting
of-
us on hold, and then we would all just be chatting like
We were in the closet.
He'd forget we were on mute, and he'd just be doing all these duck races and everything, and we was all just like laughing our butts off.
And he was like, the party chat's awfully quiet, and we were like, because we're in the closet.
Yeah.
It was great. But yeah, I got better tonight, guys. We went against the number 2 team, and we beat them out of the 3 games. We beat them once, and I said, you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah, what'd you bowl?
I bowled bad. I'm a bad bowler. But for the record, I did beat Kaylin. She's been in the league for 7 weeks. I think my number ended up being like 2 something. It was like 220 or something like that. I don't know what it was. My
my
highest
God.
number tonight
that's not
was
bad.
like
That's
it wasn't
good.
too bad, but they were just striking like crazy all night, and I was like, what kind of superhero are you? Like,
That's not terrible. 220 is decent.
well,
That's my
that's also,
best.
well, they have during the league they have a handicap thing where they put like they
Bumpers.
give you a handicap. So
No.
like my actual number,
I
my
love the
actual
bumpers.
number. Yeah, well, no, we don't get the bumpers, but my actual number I think ended up being like with my handicap, it ended up being like 270-ish or something like that, 260 something.
Now,
But
Cassie, every time you go somewhere, you don't have to tell them your handicap just to get the parking spot now.
hey, you know what though? For real, I wish I did have one of those. I see people using them all the time, and
I
I'm
know,
like,
right?
dang it, man, I want one of them stickers.
No,
So
No,
what they do
in
is
golf,
what they
in
do is a
golf,
different
they
kind of
call
league.
that's what they call a handicap. But in bowling, they call it scratch.
Well, what they
Hmm.
do in the league that she's part of, if you get 9 out of the 10 pins, they
no,
count it as
that's
a
for
strike.
no, babe. That's no
No.
tap, which was yesterday.
Oh,
Today we done regular. We done regular, and I got like 4 or 5 strikes in one game, and I was so proud of myself. Like people was clapping my hands, and I was like, "Yeah." It was
Slap
great.
hands, slap hands.
It was great.
She
I was
was
smacking
clapping her
people's
hands.
hands. I didn't even know. I was like, "Yeah," like the hands was flying up, and I was just going for
It's like the water boy all over again. Slap hands, slap hands.
them.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Man. Well, I'm glad you're having fun, Cassie.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna
Absolutely.
leave Kay hanging. What kind of friend would I be if I? Because I mean, she'd already done half the season they had, and she'd already put out quite a bit of money out for it. So if
Oh
they would have
yeah.
had to quit, they would have lost out on the end. And now,
Mm-hmm.
to be fair,
Diamond.
Greg earlier was like, "Oh, she's gonna bring her average down, and she's gonna get us in the last spot." Well, I looked at the rankings, and they because of him being hurt for the last 2 weeks, they were in like 19 out of 21 spot. I was like, "Well, we can only do worse by two, so I mean, we
Right,
should go up from
right.
here."
You helping him out and he's talking crap.
No, I told him I was like, "Don't be talking smack on me." I said, "You watch." I said, "We're gonna go to number 3 or number 2. I'm not even gonna aim for number 1 because they some good bowlers, but."
I'm so tired of you, Blast.
You tired of me?
Oh my god. He said
Oh,
he's
because I
tired
sent
of
the
Blast.
picture. Okay, I was wondering what in the world is he tired of me for?
Like, what did he do? He said.
Yeah, what I do? I sent a picture of the diamond I just shot.
Oh.
Alright,
Well,
well,
I'm tired of Jack. I mean, I think he's cheating. He's
He's
so
modding.
cheating, you guys.
He's
Yeah,
he's
he's so
modding.
modding on that PlayStation. I know he's figured out a way or something.
He won't let
No.
anybody else mod into comps, but he's over here
Yeah.
modding.
Yeah, I mean, what in the hay? Like this guy, every 5 minutes, I feel like he's hollering at me, "I'll go great when I go great when." I'm like, who are you? Like, stop it. It's crazy. But he
I'm
does
kind of
put the
jealous.
work in. He puts the numbers in, son. He does.
You got to put the work in.
He does, yeah.
My
I
first
could.
one was 180. Second one was 1800. Third one was 2000. Second one was
Oh my
100.
goodness,
And I'm
yes.
800.
I can have that many great ones if I played the PlayStation all day while I was at work too,
Hey,
Cassie.
tell him. Tell him. Tell him.
well,
That's
I gotta
right.
do something to occupy my
Little
time.
lucky thing.
I mean,
Not all of us can have a job where we can play the PlayStation, huh?
I got a work computer on one side of me and a TV on the other side. I can't let it sit there turned off. It's neglect.
He's about to make me put my TV in the kitchen or something. Like, I ain't playing. Like, I'm about to move
Wait,
my
does he
whole
make you work
stuff.
in the kitchen so he'll make sure
Listen.
he's got supper done at night?
No, listen, no. No, but for real, where I do got my workstation in the corner in the kitchen, like, it's got its own little space and stuff.
Uh,
I I can't get a break. Like I'll be on the clock and they'll be like, Terrellyn will come in there. I'm hungry. Well, get your food. You're 10 years old almost. Like, come on now. Like, I mean, Jesus.
you can
Uh,
microwave popcorn.
Well,
Well,
listen.
to be
Oh,
fair,
honey, honey.
I did offer to put her TV on the kitchen table one time, and she said no.
This child, let me tell you guys, this child is a child that tells you she's watched it on YouTube, so she knows how to do it. So the other day, she tells me, Sarah, I know how to fix a waffle. I can do it myself. And I was like, okay, I'll let you do it. Fine, okay, cool. She comes over there and
Nah.
she's like, "Well, Sarah, you got to mix it up for me. You got to mix it up for me because I ain't never done that part. I don't know how to. I don't know what kind and how to do it and how much." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So I mixed it up for her and I was like, "Well, here you go. Go ahead and pour it in the." We had this little mini waffle maker. Okay, it ain't gonna hurt nobody. Well,
Yeah.
anyways, I give it to her and she's like, "Oh no, I can't do that." She said it'll burn me, and I was like, "You can't pour it in there. You don't even got to touch it, Tara Lynn." I was like, "Just pour it in there." Well, so I poured it in there for her, and then it's got this little handle on the front of it. I knew she'd be safe. It's got a little handle on the front of it that you just lift up. You don't even
Yeah.
touch nothing hot. Well, anyways, she says, "Oh, I can't." I said, "No, make sure you keep a check on it, okay? Don't let it burn." "Oh, I can't do that. It'll burn me." And I was like,
Oh
"Can't
God.
what part of this is you making it?" Well, then we get to the end. We get to the end, and she's like, "Sarah, will you take it out for me?" She said, "I'm afraid I'll get burned." I was like, "I thought you said you knew how to make a waffle. It looks like I knows how to make a waffle, not you."
Yeah,
And
you
yeah,
got suckered in
yeah,
making a
totally got
waffle.
suckered into that. I'm telling you. And I told her, I said, Tara Lynn, what made you think you knew how to make a waffle? She said, "I watched it on YouTube." I said, "Honey, people can watch anything on YouTube, but that doesn't mean they can do it."
Yeah, well, it sounds like she suckered you in
Into just making it for her.
making her a waffle.
Oh yeah. Well, and then she tells me, then she says, "Can you go ahead and make my second one?" She said, "Because I think you done a better job at it." I was like, "Mm-hmm. I see you. I see you. You little
And
10-year-old con artist.
manipulator."
and
Yes.
you ought to see her fixing breakfast. She'll tell me, "I know how to fix breakfast. I want to fix y'all breakfast." I'm like, "Okay, sis, what do you want to fix?" And she's like, "Scrambled eggs." So I take her in there, give her a
Um,
bowl to mix up her eggs in, but all she wants to do is plain eggs. I'm like, "No, sis, you can add cheese and salt in there. It makes it better." And she'll look at me and she'll be like, "Dad, you're just trying to get me to do it the way you know how to do it. I know how to do it, so just eat it the way I want to do it."
And
So
then
then,
she wants to complain.
and then when she puts it in a skillet, she just wants to sit there and barely run the spatula across them. And I'm like, "No, you gotta chop them up to scramble them." And she's like, "Dad, don't treat me like I don't know how to do it. You just think I don't know how, and you want me to learn your way." And I'm like, "Well, there's nothing wrong with you taking Dad's advice." And she's
this
like, "But I
is
could do it myself. I don't want your advice."
Yeah. And you
this
know who she
is
gets that from? Her father.
yeah, but that's also just what do they call this? Generation Alpha,
Uh, Alpha. What is this generation? I don't even know.
stupid as fuck. But yeah,
They think they know it all though.
they sure do. But you know what? When we were that age, we thought we
We
knew
knew it all too.
I knew how to make a mud pie at that age.
So my
No,
wife
bro.
scrambled eggs Sunday morning for breakfast, and she put bacon bits in them while she scrambled them, and it turned out pretty good.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Back
I've
in
been doing this. I've been doing this. I don't know what to call it. I don't know if you want to call it a pizza, quesadilla. I don't know what it is. It's a breakfast thing. And what I do is I put the eggs, sausage. I sometimes put bacon, like the real small pieces of bacon in it or whatever. And
Hmm.
anyways, and cheese and just all goodies. And I put it in the skillet like I'm gonna do scrambled eggs, but I don't stir it. I let it pretty much get almost done. Then I take a
Okay, Angel.
tortilla and I put
Hmm.
on top of it. Then I flip it, and then I put some picante sauce and some more cheese and stuff like that, and then put another tortilla, and I flip it until both sides of the tortilla is like browned or whatever. Oh my
Yeah.
God, it's so freaking good. It's like a pizza, a breakfast pizza or
Mm.
quesadilla. I don't know,
You gotta
but
put
it's
some
so
Frank's
good.
Red Hot on that thing.
Ooh, I can't do. No. I'm too.
I
I'm
put
hot.
that
I'm hot
shit
enough. I
on
can't handle that
everything.
Tortilla, tortilla. I love that.
shit. Right?
Yeah,
I can't
Tortilla.
handle that shit.
that
I'm spicy
is.
enough. I don't need no extra spice now.
Listen at you.
But you
Somebody's
think
got the
about
big
it.
head, boss lady.
You know I'm spicy. No, I tell everybody I'm feral, but I'm spicy. They Jack knows it.
Wait, hey, speaking of Farrell, did you go look up the show that I told you about?
Oh my God, no! I meant to message you to ask you what that was called again, because I forgot we was talking
Outsiders.
about it a couple days ago.
The
Oh
Outsiders.
God,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna have
I
to look it
haven't.
up.
I haven't watched the second season, but yeah, that first season was wow.
Oh,
There's a
you
Oh,
started
lot.
watching it too, Smooth?
No, I watched the first season when it came out on like Fox or whatever.
Well, they only made like 2 or 3 seasons of it, and I was so mad that they didn't make any more seasons.
They
right.
Was it
made
I
only
hate when
two?
they do that.
Yeah, Opie from
From
Sons of
Sons of
Anarchy.
Anarchy plays it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
he was telling us
uh,
about.
yeah,
He's like one
That's
of the main
cool.
characters.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Something else interesting I seen the other day. Opie's dad was Cletus from Dukes of Hazzard. Cause I seen where
Yeah, I saw
Cletus
that
died
too.
the
Yeah.
other day, and it's his
Oh,
dad.
Yeah,
that's neat.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting.
Ray
Well,
Haskins.
I saw something today, apparently, and I can't remember what show it was from, but it was a child actor. Apparently, the child actor was like 7 to 10 or something like that when he was in this series, and he done it for like I don't know, like 5 years or something. He turned into a serial killer, and I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what show it was from, but it
The
was
rookie.
from in the 90s. Uh, I'll have to look it up later or something because I was trying to tell Kayla about it too earlier and I forgot what it was called. But yeah, he turned into a serial killer. Apparently, he started this cult thing and he was like, it was his way of killing these people, pretty much getting them to kill themselves.
All right,
But
Samuel. All
it
right,
was
Jimmy, I'll look
crazy.
at it, buddy.
I was like, what? I saw it on the news earlier. I was like, huh? It's nuts.
No, you're thinking about the rookie earlier when we watched it today.
No, babe, I was looking that up and I ran into something on the news
Oh,
on WKYT.
In Cincinnati.
I don't remember what show it was from though.
That was
But yeah, it's nuts.
WKRP.
What's WKRP?
That
Oh,
was WKRP in Cincinnati.
oh, well, mention of WKRP that has nothing to do with what I'm about to say. But Smooth, what about this sex change you were getting? I need to hear a little bit more about that. What's going on there?
I knew it was coming.
Please, please talk to Blast about all the details. I'm talking about a vasectomy. He's talking about gender reassignment. I think maybe he has an alternate agenda on his schedule.
I don't remember what it was. I don't remember exactly what it was, but one night we was on with Rum and he was drunk. He was so drunk. And he said something. He
Who?
said a word. He meant to say or no, we were talking about the military, how he transitioned from one department or something. But anyways, he said during my transition,
I remember that.
he was on chopper. But God Almighty, we cracked up so hard. I mean, we made a huge deal out of it. You know we did, all of
I
us.
know that couldn't have been me. I never made one of those.
No, it was great.
Yeah, Samuel.
It was
Yeah,
funny.
tomorrow.
In the military. So,
Yeah, it was funny as shit. Rum did it. It was hilarious. But he's like, I did not mean to say that. And I'm pretty sure Stoner made it, or no, Keola. I'm pretty sure it was Keola made a back recording of it. Like he recorded it. It was great. Uh,
Well, Blast totally exacerbated.
I did not masturbate anything.
Blast, what are you doing over there? Oh my
He's
god.
exacerbating
He
things.
is, ain't he? Yeah, I knew
Uh,
it. I knew that's what he was doing over
I,
there.
I am not masturbating anything.
no, you're exacerbating.
Uh,
Yeah, no, I can't even say
oh my god.
Oh, ow.
Ow. He said, see, it's hurting him. He's doing it so hard. Oh man. Oh, so this
exacerbating. That's the word.
so this guy at bowling was started getting a little handsy. With
He was masturbating too?
no, he was trying to show me and Kayla how to bowl, and yeah, I was afraid. I thought Greg was gonna come Hulk out on him a little bit, but he kind of held his temper.
He put his
But it was
hand up on
funny.
your hip.
Well,
Man,
now
he
we
dipped
now
you,
we got
dip,
If you
something to
weave.
dip,
talk
you
about
dip.
because I didn't know about no man getting
It
handsy
was
with my
funny.
wife at the
Well,
bowling
no,
alley.
he like
I put
he
yours, I put
grabbed.
mine.
It was weird. It was kind of weird. Me and Kayla was just like, "Whoa, buddy, back up, Barbie." Like, what the hell? Because he like just came over to our table. He grabbed my hand and was like, "Oh, this is how you do it." Da 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 da. And then he grabbed Kayla's
Hmm.
hand and he's like, "And you're doing it this way, and you need to do it this way." And I'm like, "Whoa, bruh, you need to back the f up, Barbie." Like, no.
Yeah, but
I mean, he had soft hands, but no, I'm
yeah,
just saying.
That's what you took from the whole situation?
That's exactly what I took from those situations. Like, wow, you must not work at all in life. 'Cause you got some baby soft hands like me.
yeah, but
But
oh no, I was just saying. Sorry, I'm skipping.
you
Well, I'm just
So
surprised
weird.
at what goes on at the bowling alley when I don't show up.
You might need to make a trip out there anonymously next time, boss lady.
Say that one more time, Blast.
Yeah, one more time.
Anonymously.
There we go. You're just as bad as me, Blast. It's okay.
You're
I'm
gonna
with you.
you're gonna
Total
laugh.
anonymity.
Next time you
Anemone.
go bowling, you look over and see your husband over there in a bowling shirt on the other team. Like,
I know, right? Undercover.
Hawkeye undercover.
Uh,
No, he's stuck at home for work. He can't, because we was gonna join one of the bowling leagues, but he don't ever get time because when he gets time, he uses it. He's a time junkie. As soon as he gets it, he uses it. He's like, not today. I don't gotta be here, so I'm gone. That's what he does.
Didn't you guys' schedules just change?
Yeah, mine did.
His did, not mine.
Mine changes every 8 weeks.
Yeah, his
Oh, does
does.
it?
It's weird.
no.
No. There's
No,
sometimes
he
that I have to work till 2 o'clock in the morning. That ain't nice.
Welcome back,
do?
Angel.
Oh, I told Jackie to tell her I said hi, but he didn't read my comment earlier.
Cassie says hello, Angel.
What do you do, boss lady?
Yeah.
What is it?
What do you
Boss
do?
lady is tech support for Amazon.
He
Oh.
is not tech support.
So basically, what I do with Amazon is in the bigger cities they have the lockers that you can have packages delivered to.
Yeah.
If you go to a locker to get your package and the door jams or you don't have a code, I'm basically the person you would call over that.
Mm.
Yeah, so he works with like the locker
Train.
support and crap.
What?
So he's the code master.
I guess you
Pretty
know what?
much.
That's good. Yeah, he's the cold master. And I work with the butt hose, so there's that.
You
The
you
buttholes. What do you do?
little anal
Well,
action there, Cassie.
now.
Right up
uh,
your alley.
well, they are butt hose for sure. No, I work in the escalations department where it's like supervisors, but I
She
work
said ejaculation
I'm the
department.
front line of it, so I get cussed
You
before
said
we
it.
get them to the supervisors.
Oh shit.
Evaluate it whether it needs to be brought to the supervisor's attention or not.
What's up,
90% of the
Twisted?
time, I'm like, nope, you ain't getting a supervisor. Bye. No.
Bye, bitches.
Earlier, listen, I wasn't even on the phone for 2 minutes earlier or yesterday, and this guy done called me everything in the daggone book, and I'm like, uh, okay, over a freaking 4th of July decoration. I'm like, I understand how important this is, but damn, you don't gotta be mean. Like shit, right? Like I'm the one supposed to help you. You think I want to help you now after you done called me everything but Nancy? Like shit.
Yeah, but you done missed the 4th of July.
That's
Um,
right. And that's why he was so upset because he didn't have his refund yet.
I would
I
have
was like,
been too.
well,
I
I
could
mean,
have
I get
spent
it.
that on some good heavy liquor.
But
Sounds
no,
like you got plenty of it.
they get crazy.
I do, but I could have had more. You know what I
I get
mean?
the people that's called in like 100 times a day, and they get to our department, unfortunately.
I'm Twisted. I'm not in multiplayer, but I'm just hunting around on my grind and
So,
talking to my buddies.
let me tell you, the 2, 3 times I've had a problem with Amazon, it was they went above and beyond to
Oh
make
yeah,
it, you know,
they usually
correct.
do,
You can
but a
tell he
lot of
ain't
people.
never talked to me.
Well, no, yeah, Jackie's an asshole. But what the problem is we've created a bunch of monsters, and that's what I tell everybody because
Oh,
I've worked at
oh.
Amazon for 10 years, so I have the right to say that we did it. But we've created monsters. And those monsters, unfortunately, get to talk to me every single day for 8 hours a day. That's why when I go to work, at the end of the day, my brain is dead. Like, I'm done. I'm like, nope, I'm done with everything today in life. Like, you can't even imagine some of the things that people says over a $5 item that they ordered from Amazon. Like,
Look,
the
let me
craziness.
tell you, one time I called them up and I was like, look, I ordered these socks. It was 12 pack of socks and I screwed up. I didn't change my address and
Mm-hmm.
because I have 2 addresses
Right?
in the system and yeah, I was like, well, don't worry about it. We'll
Mm-hmm.
send you a new pack out. And I said, so do I need to go get the other pack sent back? And she was like, no, don't worry
Keep
about it.
it.
And I was
Right.
like, wow, that's
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty pimp,
Yeah.
you know?
I get cussed out on a daily basis for people because that's one of the things that we get a lot of repeat contacts on is because they didn't change their address, but they
Right.
cuss us out for it. I'm like, dude, and I'm not the one. Like, I am not the one to be all like sugarcoating shit and being like, oh, I'm so sorry that we did that or oh, blah blah blah. No, I'm like, well, that's not what you meant to do, right? Like,
I told him,
like you
I
should have
told
done
him
that.
from the beginning, hey, I fucked up.
And I
Yeah.
love that. I love when customers call in and they admit that it's their fault, but they want us to fix it. I'm like, yeah, perfect. That's what we're here for, you know? But when they
Right.
call in and they've done something wrong and then they're like, you guys and da 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 and you and you and you. And I'm like, look, bruh, I wasn't
Yeah.
on your damn computer doing nothing, okay? You did it, not
Yeah.
me. Like,
No,
what the hell?
I'm
Get
serious.
your life together.
Right.
If you call and talk to me, I will tell you the stuff you don't want to hear. I had a woman earlier that called me and she said, "Sir, your locker's down, and I really need to place this order." And I told her, I said, "Well, ma'am," I said, "you might want to try it again in a couple of days, or pick another address to have it sent to, 'cause it ain't gonna work."
Which I'm trained in like resolution specialty and conflict resolution and all kinds of bull crap, and flipping the turtle and all this Amazon crap and but still sometimes I just want to be like, dude, you fucked up, okay?
Did you just say something about
Start
flipping a turd?
That's what I
flipping the
heard, but
turtle.
She said
then
it.
Flipping the turtle. That's what they call it when we turn an angry Hulk into a little happy Nancy. Like a happy
Is that where
Karen or
Turtle's at? Did Cassie turn him over somewhere?
She done
Did I
flipped him
flip
over.
him? I did. I flipped turtle, turtle.
I got beavers out here hollering in the middle of the night. What's up with
I
that?
can never say Turtle's name like without doing that. I just can't
I
ever.
started calling him Turtle Nuts.
What the hell? Oh my god. Turtle.
He's in Texas right now. He's on a
I
vacation.
seen something about that. Yeah. I want a vacation.
I'm supposed to go on vacation at the end of the month. We're supposed to go to
Vacation.
Tennessee.
Oh really? That's close
Tennessee's
to us.
awesome.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love Tennessee.
you'll be right beside us. Maybe you can come to Kentucky afterwards, a blast.
Yep. Just jump on
Maybe.
across the line.
We're supposed to
That's all.
go. I think we're supposed to go to Dollywood.
Oh yeah, Jack likes that place. I've never been actually.
Like, how far are you guys from like Gatlinburg?
I think we're
Or
three
Pigeon
2.5
hours
to 3 hours.
or 2 hours. Yeah, it's 2.5, 3 hours, I think.
Well, we might have to meet in the middle when we go and
You
go out
start
to eat or
walking
something.
your way, I
Yeah.
start walking mine. We'll meet in the middle.
And well, Chopper will be going on vacation then. But I was gonna say he might could meet us because Missouri's kind of like near that too, right?
Missouri's further away. I think how much far away is that, babe? Like 8 hours?
I think Ron said it was like 3.5 hours there,
Oh,
3.5 hours
yeah,
back.
it's
Yeah, I forget
I'm on the
Rum and
bottom right of Missouri, like so I'm like
okay.
bordering Tennessee.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
I keep forgetting that Rum and Chopper are like neighbors.
You know, a lot of them are from Missouri.
From Missouri.
Oh,
Yeah. I didn't realize how many people were from there until we all got to talking about it one night, and there was a lot. I was like, dang. A popular little state there.
Well, isn't Scarecrow from over that way too?
I
no, he's in Oregon.
know,
He's in Oregon.
somebody else is. Who was it?
Oh,
my
Kendall Gray's from Kentucky.
Yep.
I just
He
had
lives
it in my
across the
head.
holler from Jackie.
Across the holler.
So
Yonder. Somewhere.
I totally got excited the other day. I've watched Kendall Gray's in real life hunting videos all the time, but I never knew he had a gaming channel. And when I found KG Gaming, I was worse than a little girl. I was happy running around the house.
He was. It was funny.
You didn't know he had a gaming channel? That's where all
No,
these people
I've
like,
watched
you know
his-
KG?
I've watched his
watches his
IRL
real life
videos,
stuff.
but I didn't
Yeah.
know he had a gaming channel.
That's
Yeah,
where
he
you
didn't
saw the
realize that he
gators
was
getting
into it.
shot. That's exactly
Yeah.
what he saw. He put a video out the other day of him shooting gators underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I used to watch his real life videos where he would do trapping and training his rabbit dogs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some really interesting videos on there. And then I watched one where he took his dad out to hunt a whitetail. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, his dad killed a beast of a buck. It's like a 10-point or something.
Yep. But no, I got to watching his videos the other day. I didn't know he had his own line of camouflage and everything, apparently.
Oh yeah, yeah. I actually commented on the one of them about his rabbit beagles and stuff, telling him how I used to train my beagles. And
Comment back.
he actually took some of my stuff that I used and used some of the methods that I did in one of his videos.
Well, I've trained quite a few beagles, but I ain't gonna lie to you, I didn't really put a whole lot of training into it. I just put a dog that knew what it was doing with some pups.
Oh yeah, yeah.
To me, that's the quickest way to train them. Just turn them loose with the dog. If they'll go with the dog, they'll learn.
Oh yeah,
I got in trouble
definitely.
for schooling his dog.
Yeah, you remember the coonhound I told you went back to the dog box? Cause there's what happened to it.
I was the reason. He didn't tell me that's what was going to happen to it, or I wouldn't have been nice to it. Okay.
Yeah, you can't play with hunting dogs. It's like they have a job.
Mm-hmm.
You can't play on the job.
I had a job too to make it, to spoil it, but he didn't let me.
No. Your job on the hunting trip was to take care of stuff whenever he was
wasn't
ready
on
to
the
take
hunting
care
trip.
of those
I
kind
was
of
at the
things that
house.
y'all used to do in the front seat of the truck.
I'm dead. No, I was at the house.
That's the
and I was
only
just being
reason.
nice.
That's the only reason a man invites his girlfriend to go hunting with him, because they think they'll get lucky in the woods. That's the truth. Am I lying, boss lady?
No, cause Sarah's never been hunting with me, and she honestly said that she would scare the deer off. So I don't know if she ever will go hunting with me. She might not come back home if she
I love
does.
doing it on the game, but I just don't have the heart for it in person. I really don't. I don't care if he does it. I love it when he brings them home. I'll help him clean them and everything. I'll get all up in there, son. But I don't like to shoot them. No.
Yeah, when I bring deer home, she does help me butcher the meat. It's pretty awesome, but
Yeah. I don't care to get up in there with them, but you know what I mean. But I can't kill them. I tried one time and I got scared and I ended up not trying to pull the trigger. Then the other person pulled the trigger and I got mad, screamed at him, and yeah, we broke up after that. It didn't last very long after that.
My ex-wife, I used to take her down to my tree stands when she was about to start.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
You
lot
guys
of
hear
fun.
how he said, "Oh yeah."
You show her how to use the grunt call?
I ain't gonna say she didn't, but
I ain't gonna say she didn't.
Ah.
So how you and then I don't know what her name is. I don't think you ever told us what her name was. How's your little
Kelsey
girl
Jeff.
doing? Kelsey Jeff.
Great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Must be going real good if he's scared he's going to get her pregnant and he's going to get a snip.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you're right.
Well,
you're right.
I actually just talked to my therapist, and he agrees with Blast. I should probably have a sex change.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Poor girl.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, Smooth's fixing to cuss me.
Just get it out of the way. No. I ain't even gonna look.
He said, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't looking.
Oh,
He already knows better.
another diamond.
When you get out of the hospital, you better look.
Yeah. Well, that's an outpatient surgery now, so.
at that point, why would I want to? Oh my gosh. If I did that, the roast beef laps I would have.
Meat curtains.
Oh my god.
Woo.
Oh yeah. Can't help myself.
Well, if you did that, would you get the boobs too, or you would just
Oh no.
just curious?
I weigh over
He's just asking for a
300
friend.
pounds. I already got the moves. So,
Oh my god.
You'd have to get them shaped up a little bit.
oh no. I'm just gonna be like I'll be like one of those bull dyke lesbians and have them slapping and hanging.
What the heck?
Yeah, enjoy that picture.
What did I do?
That's gonna live rent free in your head. I know.
Enough about Smooth's genitals. Has your daughter went over to the UK yet?
Mine?
Yeah, wasn't your daughter supposed to be going to the UK?
She flew into the UK, spent 11 hours there, and then 3 weeks in Denmark. So, yeah, evidently, that's why I'm thinking I don't want any more kids. Because she got back yesterday and hasn't texted me, talked to me, anything. So,
that makes more sense now why you want to get your balls cut off. You a little bit butthurt because your baby hadn't called you.
yeah.
Oh goodness.
Well, don't do anything rash.
Well,
You might get a rash.
I just decided I don't want any more.
Right. How old are you, Smooth?
I'm almost 50, so
Oh, I don't blame you.
I don't need any more.
Right. Now, well, and that's the thing with, like I was telling the other night, age, it doesn't matter. However, when you get with somebody that is younger, that becomes a problem sometimes.
Yeah.
No, because she's not totally opposed to. She's had enough crotch demons too. So,
Oh, okay. So yeah, she's good on that. Yeah.
yeah.
I call them
Crotch
crotch
demons.
groblins. Crotch groblins.
Fuck
Well,
trophies.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Cassie thought she was in the clear, but I talked that up on her.
You jinxer. You little. Oh, I was like, as soon as it happened, I was like, blast. I'm telling you, I did. I was like, oh my god, that little sucker freaking jinxed me. Because I was bragging about it and everything, and yeah, then that happened.
Old girl been missing for 15 years, and she reared her nasty head.
Ugh, gross.
That's the way it happened.
I was bragging about it too, because he was all like, yeah, you gonna have a little boss lady junior, and I was like, oh hell I'm not. Hell I'm not. We already got one, we don't need another one. I don't need another one in this world. Can you imagine? Oh my god. Lord, sweet
After
daddy
15
Jesus.
years, you probably weren't even prepared.
I wasn't. It was like I was a freaking 9 or 10-year-old again. Like it was
Didn't
brand
have
new.
a pad in the house.
Oh, I do, because of my friend, because she comes over all the time. But at least I did. I was prepared like that. But I'm telling you what, I ain't even lying, y'all. I was like a little girl still. I was like, I don't even remember what I'm supposed to do, what I'm supposed to take, what I'm like. It was bad.
No, my hat's off
Shit.
to all of you all that have multiple kids. I've got the one, and my patients still haven't learned how to deal with her.
Oh,
So
Lord.
Garrett, your dad had you at 40. How hard did he have to push to get you out, man?
My dad was 42.
Oh my god.
My dad was 17 when I was born. He graduated high
My mom
school
was
May 28th, and I was born June 7th.
Oh my god, me too.
Well,
You were born June
know.
7th?
No, I mean like no. My mom graduated the year that I was born.
Oh. Yeah, I was born
19.
literally a week after my dad graduated high school.
That's
And
one of the reasons I don't do 23andMe and Ancestry, because there's a pretty good chance I will find siblings I
That you
didn't
don't know
know.
about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
yeah.
I've got a half brother that's like 6 months older than me.
Oh, wow.
So
I've got
I do
a lot
know
of
that.
half siblings, because my daddy ran, and when my mom got the DNA test back in the day, because she told my dad that because she was with my actual dad that's been there for my whole life. She was with him, and she only kind of had a one night stand, I guess, with my dad. I don't know what the hell happened, but anyways, she told him that she had a miscarriage.
Well, we got an idea what happened.
Yeah,
We got a pretty
yeah.
good idea. We just don't know the
Exactly.
details.
Right. So she always told, you know how they always say two wrongs don't make a right? Well, my mom always told me back in the day, she's like, well, I got with your daddy, lost my virginity, that was two wrongs, and I made you, so that's a right. So sometimes in some cases it does make a right.
Well,
But
that was
anyway.
kind of putting lipstick on a pig, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, but anywho, she's like, her words was though,
I
she
like
didn't
the
know.
way you said that.
Yeah, right. I love it when he says that. It's funny as shit. But yeah,
I wasn't calling you a pig, though. I promise I wasn't calling you a pig.
I know. But yeah, she likes to say that, or she said her first thing though, that what she said is she's like, I didn't know you could get pregnant when you lose your virginity. Yeah.
Oops.
anytime, mama. Oops. But yeah, no, it's funny because she told my dad, my real dad, she told him I had a miscarriage and kicked him out back to Ohio, and then later on, years later, she went to get she had to get like a paternity test done or whatever to make sure. Well, she did, but apparently he was on the run for child support, not for me. So I definitely know I have some half brothers and sisters out there, for sure. I don't know who they are, but.
I found out.
Better than me.
I found out after I got married to my wife that we were like 6 cousins or something.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh goodness. That's why you shouldn't ever meet them at the family reunion. No.
That's
dog.
That's dog kin right there. That don't count.
That don't count.
That's dog kin. That don't count.
Oh, that's funny. No, I freaking love that skit. I don't know who does it, but it cracks me up every time I hear it. Where'd you meet her at? At the family reunion?
That's Jeff Dunham with Bubba.
I love it.
Yeah.
The ventriloquist Jeff Dunham and his puppet Bubba.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Well, we watch that old man on TikTok all the time, which it's just voiceovers, but he does that skit, and his name's Happy Pappy, I think, on TikTok. He's funny as can be.
I've got into watching the new, they got all these Sasquatch and Bigfoot stuff going on right now. I die laughing at those skits every freaking day.
Bigfoot vlog.
Well, how you
Bigfoot
doing there,
vlogs,
country boy gamer?
He's talking about he went on a blind date with this chick, and they got something happened, and they ended up, I guess they were fixing to have sex, and like he said she took her pants off and had a sausage down there, and I wasn't mad at her, but it had veins.
Oh my gosh.
Country boy gamer, are you my nephew?
Uh-oh.
I'm dead.
So, I got a mythical and a couple of 5 red deers. Should I take the mythical?
Yes.
Yeah.
Take them all if you can. The mythical and the 5.
Well, Carson, it's good for
I'm
you to
not
stop by. I
that
didn't
quick.
figure you'd be up this late at night.
What are you doing, buddy?
Man.
Oh, grandma's gonna get him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I remember Cassie said grandma is a beast. Grandma's gonna get him.
Right?
And it ain't Cassie's fault.
No, I didn't do it.
It's boss lady's fault for being so cool.
Don't give him a big head. What the hell's wrong with you, Blast?
Well, as long
No.
as it's the right head, you'll be all right, Cassie.
Oh, shit.
No, the other day when I saw my mother-in-law, I said, listen, I said, Carson comes on my chats, but I am not responsible for whatever he learns. And she said, oh no, she said, I don't hold you responsible.
No, because he learns way more than that from everybody else. Poor guy. It's funny.
Man. That mythical is pretty.
He says Mama's in bed.
Oh,
Oh, she had an allergic reaction, he said.
oh no.
Yeah, I bet she's allergic to bullshit.
Carson, what are you... What? Carson said he's playing slots right now. What are you doing playing slots? You're only 9 years old.
How is he
heck?
playing slot?
It's an app.
Is he playing one of those games that like downloads money to your PayPal account? Because I've been wondering if that stuff's real.
It's not.
Some
Because
of
I
them
need
are,
to,
but
I need to
not
play it.
that.
If it's
No.
putting money in PayPal, I need to play that game.
No, that's
It's
not real.
garbage.
Yeah, that's not real.
Because I'll be needing some money in my PayPal account.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. All you gotta do is give them your bank account number and all that shit. Nice. Heart shot.
Shot to the heart, and you're too late. Baby, what is
Give
love?
love a bad,
Bad name, and I said it wrong. I said, what is
It's okay, I
love?
got you.
I know you got me. I was waiting on you to correct
Yeah.
me.
Thank God. No.
Cause you give love a bad name.
Man. These red deer are pretty as hell.
Holy crap, it's almost 2 a.m.
Oh
Well,
my G. Why are
man,
you
these
keeping me up so
pronghorn
late?
really suck on the ski ridge. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Lass, what are you doing? You got to work tomorrow?
Yes, I got to work tomorrow. I just realized what time it was.
I have a bad habit of doing that too.
It's all Cassie's fault. Cassie keeps me up so late.
For the record, he does it to me too. I'll be going and getting off his live or something, and I'll be saying I'm going to get off his live, like for like
Thank you for
2
correcting
hours.
that.
I had to correct that.
I'm glad you clarified.
I mean, your husband's
And-
listening and all.
Yeah, I know, right? Gotta make sure I correct that shit.
And your
But no, I'll
12-year-old
say I'm
nephew.
getting ready to get off his live, and 5 hours later, 2 hours later, here I am. Ruth does it to me too, though. She keeps me on there talking.
Who is night hunting?
Who's what?
I'm hunting in the dark.
Yeah. Okay. I'm still on your.
Oh, you trying to figure out who you watching?
Yeah.
The later it gets, the slower Smooth has gotten. He's just like, I can tell the longer we go, the slower he's gotten.
Yeah. Well, I
Oh,
mean,
I'm sorry, Angel.
I'm only about 8 or 10 beers in, and half a quart of Fireball, and
Oh goodness.
And
Now-
you killed a red deer? Holy crap.
Now, when you
Hey,
say
at least
Angel,
you can kill it.
are you talking about Angel Marie Cluth? Is that who you're talking about?
Who?
Blessed?
No, I don't know what her last name is.
Oh,
She's just Angel in my chat.
Yeah,
we got Angel Marie Cluth in the group. I thought that might have been who it was.
Oh,
No, I
no,
don't
no,
think
no,
that's
no.
who it is.
Angel doesn't play Call of the Wild. She's
Oh.
from Arizona too, though.
Said that, like, oh yeah, she's from Mississippi. That-
All right, guys. I got to go. I got to go work in the morning, and I'm gonna be the
Yeah.
only one working because one of my coworkers is sick, and my boss has took the rest of the week off, so I might get to go to work and go to sleep. But
Well, there you go.
if I could figure out how to take my PlayStation with me, I might take my PlayStation.
Well, thanks
I'll
for
be like
stopping by,
Jackie.
Cool
Blessed.
boss lady.
Be like boss lady. But anyway, I'll
Yeah.
catch you guys tomorrow sometime.
Yeah.
Glasses.
Y'all be good.
It's
Good
good
luck with
having
you
you.
guys. See you later, Angel,
Yep. See you,
Garrett,
Wes.
Robbie, Chopper.
Everybody.
Later, Angel.
Bye,
Later,
Cassie Assy. It was
Bye,
good to see you.
guys. Or, well,
Country
bye,
Boy
you.
Gamer.
I
Yo,
was
what's up,
telling
buddy?
Angel bye.
You catching me
Everybody
on the
on
way
the
out,
chat.
man. I'm hopping off, Country Boy.
Yeah, that would be the nephew.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
he
your
done come
nephew?
over your
Yep.
way. Yeah.
All right. Good to see you, buddy. But hey, y'all have a good one. I got to go to
You
bed.
too, and
Love
have a
See you,
good day
y'all.
at
Bless.
God
work.
bless you.
Love y'all.
later.
Chopper, it was awesome that you stopped by tonight. I didn't expect it.
It's been a
Yeah.
while.
I've heard so much about Chopper.
I get invited, I will do things.
He's
You know
like,
what I
if
mean?
y'all just invite me every now and then, damn.
Well, I'll have to
Like,
send you an
shit.
invite.
Quit being such assholes.
Well, I think, I don't know. I don't want it to sound a different way than what it is, but like I think when you get to a certain point, people are like, you don't want to play with us. Like what? Like I'm the same person.
Yeah, I
was.
get that. People
I'm
do.
the same
They
No.
do assume stuff like that. Yeah.
I'll have
I used to-
I'll have to start sending you more invites, Chopper. You're welcome here anytime.
I've heard about you, Chopper, and it's great to spend a couple of minutes at the
Spit
very
it out.
least hanging out with you.
Now dang it, he's had too much now. Give him time.
No, I was trying to
Figure out the
out,
words
Yeah.
yeah, the right
Yeah.
way to,
to say it.
you know, not
Right.
be a dick or anything. You
I
know.
appreciate that.
No,
I have. I've heard Blast. I've heard Boss Lady. I just Sassy talk about
Yeah.
you. So it's
yeah.
nice to actually hang out with you for a little while.
Nice hanging out with you, Smooth.
Yeah.
Well,
Smooth's
thank
pretty
you,
cool
sir.
dude.
Yeah, I'm just
He's pretty smooth.
just drinking a little bit tonight. You know.
There ain't nothing wrong with
I run
that.
into him here in a week, and you'll be like, "Who's Chop?"
Who the hell are you? No.
No. Look, bro. As soon as you came in, I was like, "Oh my God, I've heard about old Chopper."
He was like, it's Jaxie Beard.
Yeah, right.
Oh shit, man.
Chopper, what's Jaxie doing now?
I
Since
have
he's
no
not
idea.
over the live stuff anymore.
Wait, who the hell is that? Is that Blast?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's me.
Brad's supposed to
Blast,
be in
what the
bed.
fuck? You was supposed to be gone. I'm glad
Well,
I wasn't
I mean-
talking shit about him. Man, see.
Well, that's what I was waiting on.
You was sticking around, seeing if I talk some smack, wasn't you?
I was waiting on you to say, you know, that Blast, he is one sexy bitch.
Oh, I already said that. You didn't hear that? Oh, you must not been paying attention good enough then.
Oh no! But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, I ended the stream. But anyway, you guys were talking. I was just trying to hear what you were saying. I was trying.
Boss lady.
That's why I was telling Smooth to spit it out so I could go to bed. I was trying to hear his thought.
I thought I heard you. I thought I heard you. But I was like, man, I'm hearing him now. Like he's gone, but I'm still hearing him.
Hey, I'm gonna haunt you like that from the grave too. He's gone, but I still hear his voice like he was still
Right?
here.
That's what I thought. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? Oh shit.
All right, guys, I'm getting off tonight for
All
the
right,
night.
yeah, you
I
better
will
get some
catch
sleep.
y'all. We need to do something the weekend.
Yeah.
Well, how does a Wreckfest night sound this weekend, maybe?
We need to do some Wreckfest.
Wreckfest sounds good.
Maybe I'll run
I
a
love
live
when
this
we get to
weekend
play
on
Wreckfest.
Wreckfest.
That sounds good.
Yeah. We'll try that.
Chopper, would you like to play Wreckfest with everybody?
I don't even think I have it downloaded. I'm gonna be gone.
Dang
yeah,
it!
he's gonna be on
He complains
vacation.
about not getting an invite. Then you invite him, and now he don't want to play.
Damn chopper.
I didn't
Jeez.
complain about not getting an invite. I just said I would. If that's why I said, "Blast,
Cassie.
send me an invite."
Cassie, do your playback. He was complaining earlier about, oh well, I don't ever get an invite.
Well, if you invite me, like I'll do things.
Yeah, I'll do things. I mean,
That's pretty much him saying, like, look, guys, I'm still a regular person, and I'm not, not gonna not do anything with y'all.
Yeah. Oh,
I
I
used
do have
to
my hands
listen.
full.
Listen, I used to go to eye doctor's appointments and get recognized, so I get it, okay? I mean, sometimes you're just famous.
What?
All right. Like I walked into the eye doctor one time, and this
now,
woman,
granted, she's talking about when she used to sell sex toys too. So.
now, it was not the sex toys. It was not. It was the pearls. All right.
Don't they have one of those by the name
lady,
of Pearl or something?
As this old lady beside me said I was selling drugs and it was pearls, jewelry. But anyways, no, I walk into the eye doctor and this woman is getting all like Twitter pated. No, I didn't mean that word because I now know that word means something else and not what I thought it meant a long time ago.
Right.
But anyways, she gets all weird and she's like acting weird with me. And I'm like, ma'am, are you okay? Like, are you good? And she's like, oh my God. She's like, are you the Pearl Boss? And I was like, yeah.
But
I was like, but are you okay? She's like, oh my God, I love you. I watch you all the time. And I'm thinking, what the hell? I got 10 viewers all the time. Like, I ain't famous. Like, what do you mean? But it was so great. Like, she was just tore up. And she's like, I just love your show. And you always lift me up and blah, blah, blah. And she was just going on and on.
Me up.
but now,
So,
let's go back for a minute before we go too far.
Uh-oh.
So, back to what she was saying about the neighbor calling the law on us one time thinking we were dealing drugs. I was sitting here in the living room playing Call of the Wild one night, and all of a sudden the whole front side of my
rolling up
house,
a fatty.
the whole front side of my house just gets lit up with blue lights flashing. I went to the door, and they were like, sir, we got a complaint from the neighbor. It said that you all got a lot of traffic coming in and out, and they think you all are dealing drugs. I said, well, you can walk in. I said, the wife's back here in the back
And I
room. I
did.
said, we don't do that. She come in here and she told them, she said, no, I just sell pearls. And they were like, okay, what's pearls? And she had to
they got
explain to
all
the
like-
cops what
They were
pearls
like,
were.
what's that, ma'am? And I was like, jewelry?
So,
was
full
scary.
disclosure and disclaimer: Jackie, the boss lady, does not, nor has he ever sold drugs.
Well, actually, I was getting blamed for it. I was like, dude, I don't even know what I don't even know what they're called. Okay, 90% of them. Okay, so I am not the one to be looking at. All right, and I had to bring them in my pro room while we were still live. Okay, needless to say, my viewers jumped to about 70 to 100 that night, and on Facebook, that's a lot. Okay, but anyways,
Yeah.
it was pretty funny because the cops were here and they were actually on the live, like pretty much doing an investigation, like looking into everything. And I was like, well, I'm just going to leave you guys live. Y'all can watch, see what goes down.
So
you
wait,
know?
you did the Facebook Live stuff for your selling. Did you do the Facebook
Yeah.
Live stuff for your pure romance too, like the demonstrations and stuff?
No, I did that in person because technically you're not allowed to show that stuff on live because you get in trouble.
I thought you did
hmm
demonstrations online, like
No, because did you know that
OnlyFans
it's
stuff.
illegal? Did you know that it's illegal for any consultant or any person like that that's selling those to actually show a penis shaped object in front of a male? Like, it's so sexist. So sexist.
What if the gay people want to buy something?
Well, my thing is they got one. Why can't they see one? Like, I don't get it.
Because
You
if it's
Are,
if it's bigger than theirs, then
They
that's
might get
like,
offended.
yeah.
Oh my
I
God,
think I
Blast.
would get offended.
There, Blast?
Blast, I know you watched that video I sent you the other
Blast,
day about
you
the ruined
okay?
fishing trip.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good.
God.
Smooth.
Uh,
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good, Jackie. Did you see the picture I sent you with the dude sitting out in the middle of the river on the? He had like a raft and a ladder sitting on the raft, and he was sitting on top of the ladder with his rifle.
Nah, I didn't see that. I must have missed that.
oh,
I
my
thought I
God.
sent it to you. I know I sent it to Chopper because Chopper commented on it.
That's funny.
But anyway, I'm running out of
Anyways, he's
gas.
going to bed again.
Yeah, I'm going to
he's
bed
going to
again. I'll be dreaming about you.
Better.
They're not. It'd be
Oh, my
nightmares.
God.
Oh yeah, I know,
You're
right?
fun. You're gonna get him in trouble, Blast. He's gonna be dead before the night. Y'all hear that? If Boss Lady turns up missing, y'all know what happened. Blast got him killed.
Lord help! Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. I love that.
All right, good night, guys.
Uh,
Appreciate you. We'll
Bye,
catch you
Chopper.
next time. Good
Night,
night.
Chopper.
Night Chopper.
Bye bye. See ya.
Night, Chopper.
Look, Chopper ended up getting out before you did. Like, what the hell?
I know.
Go to bed,
You just
Brad.
can't help yourself.
I know it. I'm having too much fun.
I know. That's what it is. That's what happens when we all get together.
Yeah,
We just end up talking about
stupid
first
stuff.
dates and all that, and porn
Yeah.
and all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah.
You never know what you'll hear in this
Oh,
life.
shit. You never know.
Nope.
Never know, unfortunately, but that's
Oh
okay.
my God, I got so many freaking pronghorn
so
here. I
many
can't
what?
see what's what.
He's got so many something going on over there.
I think he said pronghorns.
Oh,
Yeah, there's like
you know what I call
20
them?
of
You know
them
what I
in
call
one
them,
zone.
Blast?
What do you call them?
Now,
What do you call
when you
them?
hear this, you will never call them anything else but this. I promise you, and I'm sorry.
I call
I
them
call
speed
'em-
goats.
I call them pornhorns.
Pronghorns.
Because when we first started hunting them, I swear to God, I thought that's what they were called, and I was calling them that forever. And
That
Jackie
should have
just
been what
let
the
me.
competition was.
Yes,
should have
they
been
should
it
have
should have
said
been the
hashtag
Pronghorn,
pornhorn.
the Pronghorn
Yes.
comp.
Yeah, that's what the hashtag should have been. I think so too, but they weren't feeling it. Oh God.
All right.
Okay.
Good night.
All
I'm
right.
going to bed now.
Good night. Yeah,
Night,
you're
Blake.
See ya
gonna
later.
fall asleep at work tomorrow.
I'm probably going to take a nap at work tomorrow anyway, because like I said, nobody's going to be there.
Well, good.
I usually get there at like 7 o'clock. I eat my breakfast sandwich, and I take a nap till about 9 o'clock, and then I
Well,
get up and do
nice.
something.
I've caught Jackie sleeping on the job a couple of times. I'm like, babe, wake up.
It happens.
All right.
All right, night.
Bye.
Night, blessed.
Bye.
Bye, Smooth. Bye, Smooth. He
Smooth
passed
done
out.
passed
Smooth
out.
may have left the building.
Smooth operation. Or no, wait, it's smooth operator. Oh God.
Carson's trying to get #1 chatter, I think.
Is he? Are you? You're not talking to him? Rude.
Well, he says he got the fade. Let me have some. It's not
Oh,
fair.
his haircut.
I'm back. Yeah, do it. He said, "Oh, not Uncle Jack." I think when you stopped about taking me out.
Taking you out. He's taking up for you.
Says Sally want me too. I don't know.
Oh Lord, you done been ignoring the little fella. I ain't looking at the chat, so I didn't even realize he was writing. But yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off here too.
All right, guys. Well, it's been fun hanging out with everybody, but I believe I may call it a night too.
Yeah. We gotta work tomorrow. Or we can stay if you want. It's fine. I can stay a little bit longer.
It don't matter to me. We got a few people in here watching us. We can stay a little longer if you want.
Go to bed, Blast. Chopper's telling Blast to go to bed. He finally did, Chopper. Like, I didn't think the poor guy was gonna get off. Poor little guy. It's funny. He's probably he gonna listen though, see if I talk smack about him. Say any cool things about him. I know he is. I love him. Smooth, how you doing over there? You still with us?
Yeah, I stepped out for a minute.
Oh, okay. Well, Blast was trying to tell you bye. He thought you done passed out.
Oh, no. I don't pass out on the mic. I go to the bed.
Right. Well, at least you make it there. Boss lady doesn't make it to
Hey,
bed. Poor
that
guy.
night on your birthday party I did, I went straight in there and crawled up in the bed and went to sleep.
You did, didn't you? That's true.
But for the record, I had quite a bit of whiskey that night, so...
Yeah, you did.
I'm downloading Wreckfest.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we're going to have a good weekend. We're going to have to do a live this weekend on it, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, it's about time for me to go to bed, though.
Yeah, we're about to call it a night, too, ourselves.
I got. Well, it was good hanging off. Last time you see me online, Phil.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna hop off here. Love you, bub.
All right, guys. Everybody have a good night. It was good hanging out with
Night,
you all.
everybody.
Be back with you all Saturday night. We'll run a night of Wreckfest.
See y'all.